The guy goes to the doctor's office, and the doctor says, "You're fine, but you have a banana in your ear." And the guy says, "What?" The doctor says, "You're fine, but you have a banana in your ear." The guy says, "What?" The doctor says, "You're fine, but you have a banana in your ear." The guy says, "I can't hear you. I have a banana in my ear."
I'm 40 years old today. This is the only day I can get away with a song that's solely about me.
I honestly don't remember the Ed Gein Fan Club playing.
I got bad news. The Mighty Mofos are over, but the Ed Gein Fan Club's about to start.
Way out in the donut shop, I say hi to all the cops. The double glaze really makes the day. I like the cops.
I remember being driven to a party.
We're here at Grumpy's Northeast, one of my favorite watering holes. We're hanging out on the patio with our good friend Ollie Stench. We'll be starting out with Disasteratti, one of the best local bands going right now.
Currently my favorite local band in town.
They got an EP out, The Midnight Creep.
Yep, that's about a year and a half old already.
They told me that they're coming out with a full-length LP soon. Yep. It's in for mastering right now. They've mostly finished recording it.
They're just the epitome of the kind of band that makes it look effortless and makes it look just so easy. But when you watch them, when you actually sit down and listen to what they're doing, it's jaw-dropping.
When I hear Disasteratti, I never sit and think of their influences. It always sounds like Disasteratti.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They put their own spin on it and bring their own influences into it, and really, instead of just being a scratch acid clone band, they take that as a starting point and then do their own thing with it. And that's sorely missing in bands around town these days.
You know, some music opens doors, Disasteratti kicks doors down.
Please and have a seat any minute of your time. All I need is provide for, and there's no need to sign. All I need from you is a piece of your mind, and all you see is dollar sign. I am the salesman, man got my gun. I am the salesman, and I'll take your time. I am the salesman. Man got my gun. I am the salesman. I always got something to sell. Children and put them in their place, and all you have to do is vacate your space. I am the salesman, man got my gun. I am the salesman, I'll take your job. I am the salesman, man got my gun. I am the salesman, I got someone to sell. see in a minute of your time. All I need is provide for, and there's no need to sign. All I need from you is a piece of your mind. And all I see is dollar sign. I am the salesman. Man got my car. I am the salesman, and I'll take your time. I am the salesman. Man got my car. I am the salesman. I got someone to sell.
Rebecca from Maps of Norway went on to join Oberamergau, who is the next band we're going to watch. Oberamergau are scary.
They are earth-shatteringly frightening.
I was at Extreme Noise one day, and the two guys working behind the counter were listening to some very loud, very aggressive, very abrasive music, and they were arguing over whether the band was black metal or death metal. And I had to ask them, what's the difference? I found the difference between black metal and death metal. Oberamergau.
Trapped beneath a pile of keys and my own refuse. Taste the painful truth, the beat, such a recluse. Cause there ain't no use in hoping for a rescue. Even if they knew, no one could ever get through. Suffocated by my clutter. Suffocated by my clutter. I guess you could say I can throw away anything that may come in handy. It was useful once. I can find no fault with the useful pain. I can find no fault. Guess there ain't no use in hoping for a rescue. That's the painful truth of being such a recluse. Trapped beneath a pile of views of my own refuse. You no one could ever get through. Suffocated by my clutter. Suffocated by my clutter. I guess you could say I can throw away anything that may come in handy. It was useful once. I can find no fault with the useful thing. I can find no fault. Got no one hands. All the people that you know. Suffocated by my clutter. Suffocated by my clutter. I guess you could say I can throw away anything that may come in handy. It was useful once. I can find no fault with the useful thing. I can find no fault. It was useful once. I can find no fault with the useful thing. I can find no fault.
The next band coming up is Gay Witch Abortion. My friend Rodney goes to all of their shows. He takes tons of pictures of this band, and he keeps telling me, you have to see Gay Witch Abortion. 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 Last May, I was shooting the Heliotrope Festival at the Ritz Theater in Northeast Minneapolis, and I got to see Gay Witch Abortion, and they kicked ass.
So I was hanging out at Grumpy's Northeast here one night, and a guy I used to know from years ago, the guitar player from the Claymores, comes in. And I hadn't seen him in years, and we're just talking, shooting the shit a little bit. And I ask if he's still playing. And he gives me this quizzical look and says, well, yeah, I'm still playing. And I asked, with who? And he looks even more quizzical and says, Gay Witch Abortion, you've seen us. And then it hit me that the 3 times I had seen him, they were always wearing costumes like sock monkeys or lizards and frogs and stuff like that. And so I was never able to like identify him as the guitar player in Gay Witch Abortion, I finally got 2 and 2 put together to equal 4, and was really impressed.
They fill up so much sonic space that I didn't realize they were a two-piece until I saw them live.
I will safely say that they are the best drums and guitar instrumental band in town.
Take 13. I have to keep my
Let's
lips
take
off you this
69.
time. That's hot. Yeah, the Gay Witch Abortion. Well, when I had my first abortion, it wasn't from the magical witch that was at the show, but their music is wonderful.
There are some things I never thought would happen. I never thought a viola would make it onto Rock This Towns. I never thought I would hear a story about audience members demanding a band member give birth on stage. I never thought I'd see people two-stepping around a bowling alley on a Friday night. I never thought Bouncer Fighter would buy new jumper cables. But they did. This next band is a change in direction, but there's no change in momentum or energy. Bouncer Fighter.
Nobody treated him nice while he was alive. You can't buy no respect like the librarian said, but everybody respects the dead. They love the friendly ghost. And they say we'll never forget what he learned us. We were mean to him, but he never burned us. Love lives forever. Thank you, Casper the Friendly Ghost. Thank you, Casper the Friendly Ghost.
So we're here on the patio of Grumpy's Northeast with Disasteratti. We got Antoine, bass player, Brandon, drummer. Dari's changing diapers right now. And you guys have one EP out, The Midnight Creep. That's with the current lineup on it?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got another album coming out. It's been recorded, and that's in the works. When should we expect to see that?
Hopefully by the end of the year.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about it.
It's mostly newer material. There's a couple songs on there that are a couple years old, but the vast majority of it's been stuff that we've written in the past year or so. We go like from surf to kind of more garage stuff. Some of it's a lot darker than the stuff on Midnight Creep EP, but some of it's also kind of like more dancier, more kind of party oriented.
Disasteratti just got back from a regional tour. You guys played in Memphis, Springfield, Missouri. There was another band on tour with you guys?
Yeah, Sharp Teeth.
How did it work out having another band with you guys?
Fantastically.
Antoine?
Yeah.
It was great. Like unfortunately, a lot of the shows we booked, they didn't book any local bands to support us. So it was great having another band with us to fill out the night. And I mean, they're a great sounding band, and they have like a pretty different kind of sound from us, but we feel like we went well.
It's a good mix. I saw Disasteratti and Sharp Teeth together at the 501, and right, very different sounds, but a good mix. And I think every good show comes with a good mix of bands.
You
And you guys did some basement shows while you're out there too.
Yeah, we did.
How'd those go?
One basement show in Springfield.
Yeah, that one was great. I just like having the crowd like right in front of you instead of being up on top of a stage, you know? It just like brings out a lot more energy. And I don't know, it was all like kind of younger cats there, so it was kind of cool to just see them bring that energy to the show too.
Yeah. I think the best bands always start out in basements because that's where the energy is.
I would much rather play a basement show than a bar show, personally.
Yeah, the challenge is to bring like that same energy to the bar.
You don't give what I want, what I need, what I say. All you do, waste my time, all the time. Killing tape on the radio and on the TV. Never take a shot, let's try to play. You don't give what I want, what I need, what I say.
Rock This Towns is sponsored by Behind Bars, Northeast Minneapolis' only full-service bicycle shop, voted City Pages Best of the Twin Cities, 2005 and 2009. Located in historic Northeast at 208 13th Avenue. Stop by and say hi. Also sponsored by Nocturnal Clothing, a clothing company geared towards rockabillys, psychobillys, hot rodders, and punks. Nocturnal Clothing is making the way around the scene.
The first time I ever saw Disasteratti, they were playing a show with my band, The Hostages, at Stashu's.
How did that work out? That was with the Hostages. We were playing at Stashu's.
We get along famously. Disasteratti comes on, they play, they totally blow all of us away.
Made the mistake of letting somebody else pack my gear that night, so I didn't double check everything before I left.
At the end of the night, we've all been drinking and stuff, and our roadie loads all of our stuff into the van.
The next day, I figured my bass was gone. It wasn't back at Stashu's.
Email from Antoine saying, "Hey, did you guys find my bass? It's gone."
And I was like, "Oh my God, it got stolen."
We're like, "No, we didn't see it at all."
Then, what, 6 months later? Something like that?
It was a ridiculous amount of time.
Our drummer gets a DWI, gets his car impounded for 3 months.
And then he lost his license, so he didn't drive his car for like 6 months.
He finally gets his car back, he opens up the trunk and finds Disasteratti's bass in there.
Then we get a call, "Antoine, we found your bass." I was like, yes! So now I've got 2 basses.
I just want
looking at?